Anyway, so I'm very excited. The ringing in my ear from that jet engine has gone down significantly. I haven't flown. I haven't played drums. I stayed away from all of that. And I'm just kind of realizing that I have done a lot of damage to my ears just like podcasting, wearing these fucking headphones. I'm not going to wear headphones anymore. I'm just going to be careful. And I looked up a bunch of stuff on tinnitus, and my buddy told me allegedly they had something over in Sweden. My Sweden people, what is this patch that they you stick it behind your ear, and after like a month, it reduces it. 3 weeks, 50%, 4 weeks, 90%. Is there any truth in that? It's on the internet, so I'm thinking this is just bullshit, and I'm going to buy it. It's not going to work, and then I'm going to call up Sweden, and they're going to be like, we don't know what you're talking about. Fuck you, American, right? And then they're going to have my fucking cure tinnitus money while my ears still ring, right? Somebody else told me that one of the ingredients in the mushrooms that make you trip has been shown to actually help out with tinnitus. So my question is there any way to take that out of the mushrooms? Because I don't want to, I'm not wired to trip. You know what I mean? I got too many monsters in there, and I don't need to see them coming to life. Okay? And I'm certainly not going to listen to all of these people that take mushrooms and start, once again, talking like they have a medical, it resets your brain. You're going to you're going to look at the universe, oh, fucking, yeah, or maybe you were on mushrooms, and that's why this all makes sense to you. You know what kills me about that shit? Is if you get shit-faced and say a bunch of crazy shit, you don't wake up the next day being like, yeah, man, that was my truth, right? But for some reason, if you hallucinate, then all of a sudden you understand the universe better. Now, I'm obviously out of pocket here because I've never been tripping before, but I also know that there's an astounding amount of stupid people that talk about hallucinating and they act like they're fucking deep, and you're just listening to them going, you sound like the dumbest person I've ever heard in my life. You sound like a fucking moron. Then occasionally I'll meet somebody smart and they kind of say the same thing. So then it's like, well, then is there truth in that? But I'm just talking to a dumb guy that, took a trip, whatever the fuck he's supposed to say, packed his bags and left this reality for a while. I don't know. The end of the day is I got 2 little kids, all right? I can't just like fucking, start seeing dragons and shit or whatever the fuck it is you see. I have too many responsibilities. As I've said before, the hallucinating ship has sailed. Well, I'm going to Dallas in a few weeks, but I have shows every night. So, like, when the fuck would I do this anyway? But I'm just wondering, is anybody else there have a little bit of tinnitus that they've been trying? Avocado toast, what works? Do I rub the avocado behind my ears? But what I like, though, now is it's louder than it used to be, which is upsetting and a little depressing to me, but it's not as loud as it was. So it definitely came down, and I've just been walking around wearing earplugs. And then there's this weird thing that if I'm talking, I shouldn't have the earplugs in because then I hear my voice even louder in my head, so I kind of have to let that go. If I have earplugs in and I use my electric toothbrush, I got to take those out so it doesn't my head is like a fucking symphony hall. I got a big round head, and it's acoustically incredible if you have earplugs in. But if you have tinnitus, it gets them going again. So I've been trying to be really careful about that. But so if you got any information, I would really appreciate it. And I don't know why it took me so long to reach out to people all around the world on this podcast. I didn't know you guys were listening.